Hey there, welcome. It's Karen Lanou from No Limits Businesswoman, and this is this week's No Limits Live. And so today we're going to be talking about, are you waiting to be saved? Whew. This is a big topic for a lot of women that nobody wants to talk about, okay? And what I've seen over and over again when women are not getting where they want to go in their career or their business is sometimes they're actually just waiting to be saved. And, who among us hasn't seen, the knight in shining armor, in all our fairy tales? And this has been a constant thing in our life. And as when we were little girls. And so it's just like, it was kind of rammed into us that you're going to be saved, right? You don't have to do anything. You just have to let your hair down and you just have to, be a girl in distress and somebody's going to come and save you. So, yeah, it's not logical. We know that's not logical, but here's the thing is because so many of those fairy tales we read over and over and over again when we were kids, up to the age of 7, we are sponges and everything that comes in at us is the truth to us. We don't know. We can't make that decision at that point in time that this is real or this is logical or this is not real and it's not logical. Hey, Val, thanks for joining me today. And so it just gets ingrained in us. This becomes part of our being. And so all of a sudden, 20, 30, 40, 50 years later, 60 years later, we may be actually still be waiting for our knight in shining armor to show up. And it's the fact of the matter is, Val says I keep waiting. Here's the thing. Somebody may show up and it could be, again, or it could be our parents, or it could be the man in our life. It could be somebody out there, right? Somebody, a partner, a boyfriend, something like that. But the fact of the matter is, yes, somebody could show up. Yes, all of a sudden we could get this big windfall of money, an inheritance or something, or, somebody could just help us out or somebody's going to look after us. But the fact of the matter is that what we're doing is we're handing over our power. We're giving away our power. And we don't need to do that. And when we give away our power, we give away part of ourselves as well. We actually, hey Donna, thanks for joining me. So we give away our power, and when we give away our power, we are not living up to our purpose, to our true purpose. We're actually kind of sitting back waiting for something else to happen. We're waiting for it to be easier. And look, things can be easier without a doubt. But when we are actually waiting for somebody else to save us, then we're not going to, it's not going to happen again, or it can happen, but then all of a sudden it's almost like we're handcuffed to that person, and then we're not living our purpose. And what I've seen happen many times is that we're in this position and we've kind of been saved from not having to do the work of actually our purpose. Yikes. And when we do that, then what we'll notice that being saved comes with a price, and the price might be less freedoms, not being satisfied, not being able to be all that we can be, when truly that's all we're here to do, is to be who we are truly to be. And so for those of us in business or wanting to move forward in our careers, if we're waiting for somebody else to save us, then we're not taking those actions necessarily to move forward. We're waiting for something else to happen. If we're waiting for something else to happen, for somebody to save us, then we're not putting ourselves out there fully. And again, we've given away our power. And what you need to do is you need to own it. You need to own your power. You need to step into that. You need to step into your purpose. That's what we're here for. You're here, whatever that is. And it could be being the best mom in the world. It could be being the best healer in the world. It could be being the best executive that there is. It could be anything. Could be absolutely anything. It'd be the best coach. could be the best manager. Maybe that is your purpose. Maybe your purpose is much bigger than that. And that's what I find for a lot of people who are waiting to be saved, is that they're actually not stepping into their purpose, not stepping into, really stepping out into their purpose and stepping up. Why do we do that? Well, one, we're not believing in our power. We're not necessarily believing in our dream. How sad is that? So we need to start actually stepping back and looking at, okay, is this dream real? And I was just having this conversation today in my mastermind group. It actually was in the strategy and tech call today, where we were talking specifically about you need to own your dream. It only shows up for you. I mean, yes, there could be other people that want to be singers and coaches and healers and managers and VPs and CEOs. There's lots of people who want to do that. And some are actually really stepping up into that. But the fact is, again, if you're having this, if it's showing up for you, and the example I gave today was, how many of you actually, when somebody says you should be a race car driver, how many of you resonate with that? Maybe some of you, maybe not all of you, right? And so you say, okay, well, no, that doesn't resonate with me. Well, that's because it's not your dream. It's not your purpose. Your purpose is whatever's showing up. And yes, you can believe in that, because you wouldn't have that. You wouldn't resonate with that. You wouldn't get excited about it. You wouldn't get lit up about it if it wasn't there for you to take action on. So believe in it. Start taking action on it. Now, I forgot to mention who I am. For those of you who have not, if this is your first time around with me, my name is Karen Lanier from No Limits Businesswoman, and this is exactly what I do. I help women step up into their purpose, to step up and step out. Those women who are stalled, because sometimes we're stalled because we're waiting to be saved. Imagine that. But why don't you, I don't know if I've got this flipped today the right way, but be the girl who decides to go for it. Be the woman who actually decides to step up into your purpose, step up into your dream, because it's there just for you. And that's what I help my clients do, because there's all kinds of limiting beliefs, there's all kinds of junk that gets in the way, and that's what I help clear out in really as little as 90 days, where all of a sudden those things that were stopping you fail to stop you anymore. And if you want to chat about that, if you're interested and there's something that you really want to do, and you really know that this is the time I'm not waiting to be saved anymore, I want to go for it, then just send me a message through Facebook. Just there might be somewhere on this page to send a message, or just click on my picture and connect with me. I'm watching for you all the time, and let's have a chat. Really, really easy. Or you can go, if you want to have a chat and where we get to actually talk together, go to nolimitsbusinesswoman.com/talk. All right. Have a wonderful day. Now own it. Own it. Own it. Okay? Own your power. Own your dream. Stop waiting to be saved. Okay? You are so much more powerful than that. All right. Next week, we're going to be talking about why isn't this working? So this will, this will actually work very well with what we've just talked about today. But I will see you here next week, same time and same place. And I hope you have a wonderful week. And isn't it time to live a no limits life? All right. See you soon.